Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about Vires Finance. I'll be showing some of its utility, some of its different features, and how to use their platform as well as their community. Just a quick reminder though that this is not financial advice. Always do your own research. This video is just for education and information purposes only. Now let's dive into it. Now here is the Vires Finance website. And just a quick reminder that all the websites covered in this video will be available in the link down in the description below, so make sure to go check them out over there. So let's start with the basics and just get a little definition of what Vires Finance exactly is. So over here on their white paper, it says Vires Finance is a peer-to-contract money market protocol built on Waves blockchain. It implements pool-based strategy where loans do not need to be individually negotiated and matched as in P2P based strategy, but rather the conditions of lending and borrowing are determined by the protocol itself, algorithmically discovering rates, price of money via the equilibrium between supply and demand. So they're essentially a liquidity protocol based for lending and borrowing assets. As you can see right on their homepage, you have an option to connect your wallet to start lending and borrowing. And here are some of their assets in their market. So as you can see, you can supply and borrow the Waves asset, USDT, USDC, and all these different coins as well as Bitcoin and Ethereum. So pretty cool stuff. You guys are able to earn percentage of APR on them as well. So the Vires Finance is as a protocol actually describes the algorithm of borrowing assets by supplying other assets as collateral. In many aspects, it's similar to compound Aave lending protocols that we've seen with the Aave platform do. And assets supplied to a market are actually represented by a liquidity provider token and named V token. So these are actually staked automatically upon deposit. As the money market accrues interest, which is the function of borrowing demand, V tokens become convertible into an increasing amount of the underlying assets, for example, earning interest, which is shown over here under the borrow APR, the APR percentage for each of these assets over here. And for borrowing assets, staked V tokens can be used as collateral to borrow from the protocol as well. Each market has a collateral factor ranging from 0 to 1 that represent the portion of the underlying asset value that can be borrowed. Now, the sum of the value of an account's underlying token balances multiplied by the collateral factors equal a user's borrowing capacity. So users are able to borrow up to but not exceeding their borrowing capacity. So these two, now the sum of the value of an account's underlying token balances multiplied by the collateral factors equals a user's borrowing capacity. So that's how much a user is allowed to borrow of each asset. Users are then able to borrow up to but not exceeding their borrowing capacity. So this is a great platform if you are looking to pull out some Bitcoin or Ethereum, USDT, you'd like to borrow some and use it for your own investment portfolio. In the meantime, it's a great opportunity and great way to get some security within these assets if you don't have the means exactly currently, but you want it for the future. Now for risk and liquidation, if the value of an account's borrowing outstanding exceeds their borrowing capacity, a portion of the outstanding borrowing may be repaid in exchange for the user's staked V token at the current market price minus a liquidation discount. This incentives an ecosystem of arbitrageurs to quickly step in to reduce the borrower's exposure and eliminate the protocol's risk. The proportion eligible to be closed, a close factor, is the portion of the borrowed asset that can be repaid and ranges from 0 to 1, such as 25%. The liquidation process may be continued to be called until the user's borrowing is less than their borrowing capacity with regards to liquidation threshold. So there is some great opportunity for liquidation, but of course that does come with a little risk. As you all can see, they actually mentioned over here their total liquidity, which is 1.2 billion or a little over that. And this is actually the total supply of all their markets assets right now. As you can see, this collective ETH, BTC, USDC, USDT, and all these assets over here. So that is the total liquidity of this platform. And in this column is the total debt for each asset that they are giving out. So this is a great opportunity really if you are wanting to borrow or make a borrow for any of these assets. Definitely check this out, and this is a great opportunity and platform, Vires Finance. So let's take a brief overview of the blockchain bridge. Okay, so here's just a quick disclaimer just showing you that you should be clear of all these information right here before you get started. So then there's the top top up, then you want to top up your balance with whatever asset you would like, and then transferring it over onto the blockchain, and then you send it over, and then you can check all your history over here. So for this feature, you actually need to connect your wallet, and then you can actually be having access to all this blockchain gateway and be transferring different cryptocurrencies and assets. So over here is where you'd want to connect your wallet. You click on this, and then it'll take you to these steps that will let you connect your wallet over here. Now let's take a look at the governance panel and what's going on over here. So locking Vires governance grants a share of the revenue stream of every market, so every asset that they have in their market, so Waves, USDN, USDT, USDC, EURN, BTC, and then ETH. So gradual unlock occurs with every block and starts immediately after relocking. The average unlock time is 8 months. Distribution is continuous. The revenue is distributed every block, so every minute. And then here you can have the option to lock 100 Vires, say for example, will turn into revenue monthly, and it'll be this, and then you go ahead and lock it, connect your wallet of course, and go through the whole process of checking out with it. Then here's the revenue distribution to the DAO. As you can see, all the assets listed over here, the daily distribution, the monthly distribution, and yearly distribution, and then the total distribution value total up for each of these assets. As we can see, each market takes a cut of the interest that borrowers pay. This revenue is distributed to Vires DAO across all Vires locked in governance. So the benefit of locking into your Vires is actually just showing your commitment to the governance of this project, and this will actually allow you to get your income straight up paid out monthly through this locking system. And it's pretty good option overall if you are a long-term holder of this project and really believe in it. This will earn you some monthly income as well, so great stuff if you're interested in this project. And then here's some more information about locking the Vires on the governance grants as well over here. And then you can also claim your revenue. So the revenue sheet, locking Vires governance grants a share of the revenue stream of every market, and that's all their assets listed. Then the distribution is continuous and occurs every block. You can always lock, relock, and withdraw unlocked Vires at my Vires page, and then just shows you, and then you can actually claim your revenue right here and go through the process of connecting your wallet. Here is some of the token stats for the Vires protocol token. As you can see, current price is $60.62. Taking a look at their community side of things, here is their Twitter page. As you can see, 7,500 followers, pretty good. And as you can see, decentralized liquidity protocol for the Waves blockchain. So they are on a Waves blockchain like we just covered. And this is just a great place to really stay up to date with their community. It shows you all the different announcements, and you can get the latest updates on this project, what's going on, what partnerships and collaborations they're doing, different articles that they're posting, just cross-marketing for this project as well from all their different social media platforms. Over on their Twitter, some different articles over here and whatnot. So great stuff to keep up to date with. Definitely give them a follow on their Twitter, have those notifications on, and yeah. So all in all, Vires Finance is a great platform if you're looking to either borrow digital assets or get involved in this project through their locking system. This has a great ton of features for their project and their token as well. And just a quick reminder, all the websites covered in this video will be available in the link down in the description below, so make sure to go check them out over there. So thanks again for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give us a like, leave a comment down below on any questions you might have had about this project. Subscribe to our channel so you can keep on getting some awesome content in the cryptocurrency space to help you on your journey. That's all for now. Thanks for being here.